What's going on, guys? Today is another video of my episode of my videos, whatever. So, as always, before we start, make sure to subscribe, to like, and to comment. If you don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment, it's your choice. But as always, make sure to subscribe, to like, and to comment. So, today I'm gonna take a look at gold and what I'm planning to do with it, or rather, what trade I'm gonna take as soon as the market opens on Monday, Sunday, evening, night, whatever. So let's go. So in front of me is the gold market, as I said earlier, and we saw here this nice rally after we touched the previous support line here at around 1670, and now we are going towards, we are at the moment at this area here, somewhere in between. Now if we draw a triangle here, chances are that we might go until the previous up, until this trend line here, which means we could also here go a little bit higher, which would be this resistance line at about 1850. And taking a look at the RSI, we are here going towards the upside. Now if we add some EMAs, so here we are clearly above all the EMAs since we broke above them yesterday. So on the weekly here is the triangle that we are, or we could be forming, which means we could here go higher. Now what I want to focus on is maybe in this chart right here. If we, I don't know if you can adapt. Yes, I think I can adjust the EMAs just to make them more visible for you. What is blue? Let's change the color here maybe a little bit. Blue, yellow, red. Well, yeah, let's leave it at blue. Okay, this should work. So this is the 4-hour chart, I think, and so we are here at this resistance area where the 200 EMA previously was for quite some time. We broke a little bit above it actually, but if we change the indicators real quick, let's add the CCY, just the CCY, should be this one. Let's get rid, what does the MACD say? So taking a look at the MACD, we formed here higher high, higher high, higher high pattern, and the MACD at the moment is forming a higher low, higher, a lower high, lower high pattern, which means potentially we could pull back here, because looking at the trend that we have been seeing after having these bullish candlesticks here all the time, here these big ones, here was another one, we always pulled back to the downside for quite some time, even if it was just a little bit. So chances are this might happen, or this will happen, because here the CCI is pretty high. It was about at the 300 levels on, what was this, I think mid-Wednesday, something like this. And then we pulled back. I mean, we went a little bit higher, but essentially we pulled back, and here we are pretty high as well, which means we could here go a little bit higher, but potentially then pull back. Taking a look at the 3-hour chart, pretty much the same. Here the CCI is already pulling back. Taking a look at the 2-hour chart, here we are seeing a move to the downside as well, and the 1-hour chart reached the 100 level, which means potentially we could go a little bit higher, but chances are that we will here go lower. And the trade that I'm gonna take as soon as the market opens on Sunday, Monday, midnight, is I'm gonna short the market, which means this will be a short-term trade or something in the direction of a scalping strategy. Now let me just get rid of the indicators. So essentially, as soon as the market opens, I will look for an entry here at around the levels that we are right now, at around 1816, 1817, and I will have here two targets, which will be this line here, the first target 1, and then here will be the second target number 2. And so I will here, the first target will be this, let's make it this line here real quick. Let's just change the color. Well, let's make it this one, copy paste. And the second target will be around somewhere around here. Now, as I said, as soon as the market opens on Monday or Sunday midnight, I will here look for an entry, and then if we can come down to my first target somewhere around here, I will see how big the momentum to the downside will be. So eventually then I will move my stop loss either to break even or to maybe take a little bit of a profit, and then target the second line here for my second target. So if we target the first line here and we go for a simple risk reward of 1 to 2, and my entry point is at around 1816 or 1817, stop loss 1 to 2, where is it? Okay, so here. Then let's add the other one. The other one would be this here, risk reward of 2 point. Well, you can leave or put your stop loss a little bit higher at around 18. What is this at the moment? $18.27. Then you would have a risk reward if you entered around 18.16, and your target is at around 17.93 ish. And the first trade here, my risk reward at the moment is 1 point, I think this is 1.68. Let me just Okay, if my entry point is here, and can I adjust? I can't see clearly the number, but I don't even know why. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I hope you know what I mean. So here would be my entry point and my target somewhere at around 805, 804, maybe a little bit lower, even 800, if we adjust this line a little bit. So this would be the target, and here the risk reward would also be 2, and the stop loss would be at around 823. If you wanna have a little bit of a bigger stop loss, you can move it higher, but then the risk reward would be at around 1.5, which isn't too bad since my actual target would be the second line, depending on how the momentum here to the downside turns out. So, but this would here be my entry point, and then first target and second target. And as always, I will I don't know if I will be able to record my trade, but you will see it in the results, and then I will make a video about it. But this is my trade for gold on Monday. So thanks for watching.